Hello fellow educators. Welcome back to our channel. Do you remember the last time you had to explain a concept to your students, but they just didn't seem to get it? It can be incredibly frustrating when you're trying your best to help your students learn, but they just don't seem to grasp the concept you're teaching. You might start to question your teaching methods and wonder what else you can do to help your students succeed. As teachers, we know that every student learns differently, and what works for one may not work for another. That's why it's important to have a variety of teaching methods up our sleeves. One such method is the visual rubrics method, which has been shown to be particularly effective in elementary classrooms. This method caters to visual and interactive learning styles, making it ideal for young learners. Let's take a closer look at how to implement the visual rubrics method in your classroom. First, use visual rubrics with icons. Instead of using traditional rubrics with written descriptions, create visual rubrics that include icons or pictures. This will help students who are still developing their reading skills or have a hard time understanding written descriptions. Icons are a great way to make your rubrics more visual and engaging for students. You can find free icon sets online or create your own. When creating your visual rubric, keep your students' age and understanding in mind. Younger students may not understand abstract icons, so you may need to use more concrete visuals. Next, incorporate student input. Get your students involved in the process by asking them to help you create the visual rubrics. This will help them understand the expectations for each assignment and allow them to take ownership of their learning. You can also ask students to come up with ideas for how to improve the rubrics or what other visuals would be helpful. Incorporate collaboration. Group work is an effective way to help students learn from each other and improve their understanding of concepts. When using the visual rubrics method, assign students to small groups and have them work together to complete a task or project. This will allow them to discuss their ideas and work towards a common goal. You can also have students rotate through different stations or learning centers, each with its own visual rubric and task. Use colorful, tactile materials. Young learners are naturally drawn to bright colors and interactive materials. Use this to your advantage when creating your visual rubrics and tasks. Use colorful markers, stickers, or even Play-Doh to help students visualize and manipulate concepts. The more engaging and interactive you can make your lessons, the more likely students will be to participate and learn. Provide opportunities for reflection. After students have completed a task or project, give them time to reflect on their work. Ask them to think about what they did well, what they struggled with, and how they can improve next time. This can be done individually or as a class. Students can reflect on their work by writing, drawing, or even verbally sharing their thoughts. Present their work. Giving students the opportunity to present their work to their peers is a great way to build confidence and reinforce learning. When using the visual rubrics method, have students create a poster, diorama, or other visual presentation to display their work. This will allow them to show off what they've learned and feel a sense of pride in their accomplishments. You can also have students take on the role of teacher and explain their project to the class. Remember to modify the approach. Not all students learn in the same way, and some may need additional support or enrichment. When using the visual rubrics method, be sure to modify the approach as needed. Some students may need more time or assistance to complete tasks, while others may be ready for more challenging assignments. Differentiate instruction by providing different levels of support and challenge. You can also use a variety of visual aids and materials to cater to different learning styles. The visual rubrics method is a highly effective approach to teaching that can be easily implemented in any elementary classroom. By following the tips above, you can create a fun, engaging, and differentiated learning experience for your students. So why not give it a try? You may just be surprised at the results. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it with your fellow educators. Don't forget to subscribe to get notified of future videos. And remember, you can make a difference in the life of a child. So keep teaching and inspiring the next generation.